Yo, 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 yo. Grand rising to each and every one of you. Welcome back to the show that's cool and fly too. It's A1 Forever Sports. Chris Tipmore here. And yesterday I really didn't get a chance to get into the Taylor Heineke and Desmond Ritter news and everything. I've been one of the Desmond Ritter supporters. Don't call me no Desmond though, because I don't play that. Yeah, homie don't play that. But regardless though, I want to get right into it, give my thoughts and share my feelings before I got to cut out, you know what I'm saying, head to work and all that good stuff. But definitely want to give my thoughts. And first, we're going to start with Rid Out. Yes, I am the guy who told everyone to relax, relax. And I understand right now it's not a time for us to relax because we are number one in the division. This season is still salvageable. If the playoffs started today, we would have a home playoff game, and we want to continue to build. So I understand why they, benched Ritter and went with Taylor Heineke. Taylor Heineke is a veteran quarterback. Taylor Heineke in his career, 63.7 completion percentage. um, Also, he has over 5,000 yards, getting close to 6,000 in yards. Also, you have to add in the fact that he has 35 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. Now, all that came before he came to Atlanta, being up there with Washington, not having as many weapons. Really, he only had Scary Terry and like Antonio Gibson and um my man's that kept getting hurt a lot too, man. Jordan Reed. So it's a couple of guys that he had, but he didn't have what he has down here. This is Taylor Heineke's best offense. This is Taylor Heineke's best team. So far in one half, what he did, just 57%, 175 yards, one touchdown, no pick, and averaging over 8 yards per throw. So yeah, that was one game, and it wasn't even a game. I could say it was one half. So Red out. Red is out, man. I do believe that he's coming around, but he's not coming around fast enough. And this Atlanta Falcons team cannot afford to allow Desmond to keep going through growing pains. Like I was one of the guys that said I feel like he was improving, but of course you have to overlook the turnovers that he's been causing, and that's just one thing you really can't overlook. 7 turnovers in 3 games. It's hard for me, even a Desmond Ritter supporter, to still get behind that because that's unacceptable and that's not the standard that we're going to hold in Atlanta. Atlanta has had a lot of losers for a long time. And honestly, we're just, as a fan base, I feel like I can say that we're tired of losers, not calling Desmond a loser, but the loser isk mentality that's going on down here. It's just time for a change all the way around. But that's got to start from the top and then trickle all the way down to the bottom. Because again, we've had this kind of mindset, this play it safe mindset from both sides, from the front office, from the coaching staff, and from some players. We've had that happen, and we can't continue to have this happen. Now, I do believe if we did have a competition for quarterback in the training camp, we probably honestly would have seen this earlier, a whole lot earlier, and possibly Taylor possibly might have been starting from week one. I'm just saying, you had no quarterback competition, so you don't even know what possibly could have happened. But that didn't happen. But what is happening is Taylor Heineke starting against the Minnesota Vikings. I like the move. I'm not mad at the move. I understand the move completely. And honestly, it's all about the brand. It's about the Atlanta Falcons brand. I can't fall in love, or I can't as Big Country would say, get naked about certain quarterbacks and certain players and everything like that. It's all about who's producing. And again, I don't care if the quarterback's name is Box Cutter. As long as he's winning games, go out there and cut, my bro. So I'm really happy that we are making a change because I thought Desmond would get into the bye week. He got close. But he got yanked. So now we're going with the Heineke nod, giving him the ball. Go ahead out there and show what you can do in your first official home game as a starter, being an Atlanta or a Georgia kid, period. this is really should be a dream come true for Taylor Heineke. So I can believe that maybe the first couple snaps, it may be some little nerves, but Taylor's a professional. And like Dave Ragone even said this morning on the radio show, that it was just simple. He played fast, he executed. I mean, he's a veteran. So this is things that he normally does, and he has playoff experience as well. These are all things he's learned from mistakes. He's made many mistakes, but he's learned from them. So these are all things that Desmond still have to go through. Desmond hasn't sniffed the NFL playoffs or anything like that, and Desmond has still a lot of execution, staring down the receiver, mental issues that he has to work out. And I believe that he can be good in this league, whether it's with the Falcons or not. And as long as he wears a Falcons jersey, I'm gonna be pulling for him. But honestly, I believe you go ahead and continue to give Taylor Heineke the ball. Arthur Smith with all these song and dances and a lot of these variables that he's going back and forth with. Whatever, my man, whatever. You're the coach. You do what you want to do, I guess. You say what you want to say. I don't care about none of that. My thing is just put the right people on the field, put the right plays on the field. Again, you're going with another quarterback that you don't have to develop. So that should be a little easier on Arthur Smith because he's never had to develop a quarterback. So again, we're taking out Ritter, someone that needs to be developed, someone that probably needs someone else to be developing him who can develop a quarterback. And also you're bringing in another quarterback that doesn't need too much polishing, too much work, too much time in the film room. He's a veteran. He knows what to do. He can run the system. And you kind of just tell him, go out there and just do what you do. This playbook should be opened up wide, just like my buddy Smitty said. It should be opened up wide now because Taylor Heineke is the starter. So that's my thoughts as far as like that goes. But I also have a few more thoughts that I want to get to you. And next, I'm going to get to Don't Sweat It. This segment is simply because about Montez Sweat. Now, I want to give a shout out to my boy RJ ATL for life. He actually sent this article to me yesterday, but I was unable to get anything done yesterday, man. School, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm in my final year of school and it's getting tougher. So it's like it needs me to buckle down a little bit more, but I'm still going to push out content. Don't you worry about it. And as far as my buddy RJ, so he had some stuff for me. And I really, again, shout out to you, and I appreciate you sending things to me too, brother. But yeah, I just wanted to get to the fact that Montez Sweat, who is from Georgia, wanted to come here. The deal was in place. Everything was ready. As soon as the trade happened, we were going to extend the man. I'm pretty sure all you guys have seen that on different videos from my Falcon Creator brothers. And it just didn't make any sense on how everything was situated and put in place, and then we still got outbidded again. I say again because Deshaun Watson. We missed out on Deshaun Watson because why? We played it safe and we got outbidded. So in this league, you won't get nothing done playing it safe. We have seen this time after time again, and we also see good teams do what they have to do to get better. Like, it's not even, I understand about being the prisoner of the moment, as Terry said, but not all the time, bro. I'm just saying, how many times we just gonna let people just walk past us? The only good thing, though, about this is we know Montez Sweat wanted to play for Atlanta. We know he was ready. He was texting David Amanyata and other teammates from the Atlanta Falcons saying, hey, it's looking good. It's looking good. And he has family here. He's from Georgia. Atlanta was definitely a place of interest for him ahead of the trade deadline. His agent told him that the Falcons were in discussion of trading for him. Obviously, he said they wanted me. The only problem with that is, obviously, they wanted me here, but with the Bears, he was saying they wanted me more. And that's what it's about, man. You want to be wanted. I don't care who you are. You want to be wanted, whether if it's at your work, whether if it's a relationship, no matter what, if it's a situational ship, you still want to be wanted and felt wanted. So I understood that. I really did understand that when he said that. So the Bears is where he is, but I don't think the Bears may be where he'll stay. As of course, he wants to see where everything is at by season's end before he makes a decision. So I'm like, not interested in signing that extension immediately, huh? But you were interested in signing that extension with Atlanta had the deal went through. So with that being said, I'm like, hey, it was looking good. And I'm gonna be straightforward with everyone, guys. I hope he leaves the Bears. I hope he leaves them high and dry. I hope they got rid of that second round pick for no reason at all, because you're 2-6. And you the thing about it is, yeah, you're trying to rebuild your front. But I'm not gonna lie, if I'm Montez Sweat, I don't want to start rebuilding with a loser, and I don't want to be a rebuilding piece. I'm 27 years old. I want to go somewhere where I can flourish and possibly get another good payday, flourish on a good team, and compete for playoff berths and championships. I'm not trying to go to Chicago where ain't nothing going on. Well, as soon as I arrive, there's going to be nothing but dumpster fires going all over the place. And I'm not bashing the city of Chicago or anything. I'm just bashing the Bears because they're 2-6. We're 4-4 and really should be 7-1. That's neither here or there. But all I'm saying is we're the better franchise and the better team right now. We're going up, just like my boy Bruce used to say. But instead of that, they're going down, and they still gonna be going down. Like even with Sweat on the team, they still gonna go down, down, down. I say, don't sweat it, because I believe Montez Sweat can still become a Falcon. I believe at the season's end, it's a possibility this man still may become a Falcon. So you can't get too high or too low right now, because I hope y'all don't get him. Bears, yeah, I hope y'all don't keep him. I hope you don't. I hope Montez wants to come home. I hope y'all continue to lose games, continue to be a dumpster fire of a franchise like you are. I hope you don't get anything done that you're supposed to get done. I hope you continue to embarrass yourselves so Montez Sweat can leave your franchise and come to where he was supposed to come to anyway, because we had things in place. And then you want to come stick your nose in where it didn't belong with your little top 40 pick just because you suck. Okay, so it's going to be real funny. And I hope that this is going to happen. Matter of fact, I'm going to will this thing into happening. It's going to be real funny when he leaves y'all at the season end and comes over here to the Atlanta Falcons anyway. It's going to be real funny, or at least have interest in it. So, guys, don't sweat it. Montez Sweat is not staying with the Bears. And if he does, then that must mean the Bears must have gave him half of the franchise. They probably gave him a key to the city. And honestly, he may have a few street names named after him if he stays in Chicago. Because I don't see no reason why you would stay in Chicago. Go play for a contender. And by the way, come on home. So that's my take as far as that with the Bears. I hope you lose. I hope you don't get them. I hope you fail. And I'm just wishing nothing for the best for my Atlanta Falcons at the quarterback position with Taylor HEINICKE, who is only a stopgap, by the way. Taylor HEINICKE is not going to be the official starter and for years to come with the Atlanta Falcons. But he is the best option right now. He is better than Ritter. And like Uncle Steve say, I mean, well, I'm going to say I like Desmond. I like Desmond a lot. But at the same time, I like winning more. And when you are getting in the way of my winning, you got to sit your ass down. So, again, Red out. Montez Sweat, don't sweat it. Give you my updated score prediction before I get up out of here. Before I went like 24-16 Falcons, I'm going to go a little deeper than that. I think I'm going to go, now that Taylor HEINICKE has been officially named a starter, I think I'm going to rock with 30-13 Falcons. I'm going to go 30-13 Falcons at home. Taylor HEINICKE's first home start as an Atlanta Falcon. The hometown kid comes in, has a few jitters in the beginning just because of being so excited. But then after that, he's going to flow and it's going to be fluent. and we're going to tear up these Minnesota Vikings just like we should have tore up the last two teams that we played. The strength of schedule is in our favor. We have to win now. We can't be wasting any more time. So that's why the change was made. That's why things are going to get rolling, I believe, in a better situation. But all I'm saying is, if Heineke makes a mistake, throws a pick, has a fumble, you're going to have us as Falcon fans, as a fan base, we're going to have to give him a few games. We're going to have to give him a few games just like we gave Ritter. And we can't jump on him just because he did make a mistake or anything like that. I'm just getting it out there because people make mistakes all the time. Now, I'm hoping for mistake-free football, of course. But I'm also, just from what we've seen so far this year, I'm just trying to prepare everybody just in case something does go wrong. All right? That's all. That's all I'm saying. But until next time, guys, be generational, because it's always time to be, you dig? Why settle for less when you can always have more with a vision? And come on back to the show that's cooler and flyer too, which is A1 Forever Sports. I am Chris Tip Moore. And until next time, guys, which will be in a little bit, peace and blessings to you, and I will holler.
A1. Yeah, truly. Cooler and I'm flyer too. Jam. Cooler and